Whimsy, and you're just in time for the Henchman Show. That's right, ask me anything, dare me to do anything, put forth any kind of weird request. I'm taking all offers. Hi. What's going on?
I'm trying not to murder you until I find a replacement. In the comments, if you know of a good replacement henchperson, please let me know.
Oh, this wasn't... I thought we agreed that I would have my own show. No. Nope. That message came back unread, didn't it? Okay.
Our last Ask Me Anything went so extremely well. All of you seem to enjoy asking questions and learning a little bit more about what I do and helpful hints and tips and tricks, so we're doing it again. That's right, we have more questions from you, and if you have questions, put them in the comments and we'll get to those on our next round.
Ooh.
If you have henchman comments, I suppose you can throw those down there as well. So, I guess we should get started.
Ooh, first question. Ravens would like to know the best piece of jewelry to hide poison in.
Oh, personally I don't like hiding poison on my person. Again, same as with the apples that we've mentioned in the past, is you might accidentally poison yourself. Some people like combs. Again, it's very easy to scratch yourself with that. So I would say that the classic ring is convenient because you flip it open and your hand is already in front of the food or the cup or whatever it is you want to poison, so you can be a little more discreet about it.
If you're a henchman, take some antidotes all the time. Really build up a tolerance. These evil steps, they really make you handle poison a lot.
That's a surprisingly good tip.
Yeah, I've been poisoned several times.
He has.
This week.
Yes.
Whee! I think it's neat that you made them make the sound wee when they came out. Very whimsical of you.
Fairly certain I didn't do that.
Puke would like to know...
Huck.
Oh!
We
right.
really need to get a better educational program here.
How do you keep your cottage from melting in the rain? What about ants? Ha! I knew ants were going to come up at some point.
Well, the answer...
Henchman brains here.
The answer is the same for both of them. Magic. That's really it.
Do you have to have a cottage that's made of candy?
You
all the
don't.
time?
You can use any construction materials. I prefer stone. However, as you can see here, drywall.
There we go. Well, thank you for that. Puke.
Huck.
Oh! We have a question from from an animated cast member. Lumiere would like to know, you that delightful little candlestick.
That clearly says M. La Lumiere.
Oh, Lumiere doesn't... I mean, he's got candlesticks
It's
for
French.
hands. Yes, they're all French in that story.
I'm going to assume there's no relation because there's a la in front of it.
Lumiere, yes. La Lumiere, the luminescent one. What are the top 10 best items to curse?
You know what that means? We're going to do a top 10 list!
A top 10 list?
A top 10 list! To the board!
Top 10 list.
Oh, what fun.
First time.
So the question, I believe, was... Really? Really?
I put it down already.
Do you remember it?
The question was, what are the top 10 ways to appreciate your henchmen?
go get the card. Again, please, in the comments below, I know you're tired of hearing this, but...
What are the top 10 best items to curse?
Excellent.
Number 10?
Yep. That is how top 10 lists work. You start at the bottom. Much like hench people, you start at the bottom and somehow eventually other hench people die and you end up higher even though you didn't earn it.
That's right.
So number 10, books.
Ooh.
The reason books is on my list at number 10 instead of higher is that kids don't read these days. You curse a book, no one's going to see it. No one's going to pick that book up.
Books.
But I do love books, and you can put a really good curse in one. Number 9. Number 9, automobiles, cars, vehicles. You can cause a lot of mayhem with cursing a car.
Ooh, fits there nice.
Number 8, are we on 8?
We're on 8.
Plants.
Ooh.
Just picture a beautiful cursed garden full of noxious and poisonous plants. Anyone stumbles in and tries to steal your beans. They'll learn their lesson. What?
Is
It's
that
the
how
beans, the beans.
That's how I got these, isn't it? I was just hungry.
Don't never, ever never mess with my beans. Greens, especially the beans. You know what I mean.
Number
What are we on?
7.
7. Clothing. Yes. These days, more updated modern clothing. But kids love clothes, especially if you make them fancy or designer. You put a fake label on them and they don't notice and poisoned.
Kids will touch anything.
Oh, they will.
Number 6.
Appliances. Think Beauty and the Beast. Only instead of just furniture, appliances that are cursed and can do things and run around. I guess that would be enchanted, but cursed works too.
Number 5. Golden curses. Right?
Toys. Nothing a child likes more than toys. They get their grubby little paws on them. They're all
Everybody
sticky.
loves toys. You know, henchmen like toys too.
I'll make sure to curse your next toy.
No, I mean you could reward me
We're
with
talking about
toys.
curses and great things to curse, so that means you want me to give you a cursed toy.
You would anyway. At least I'd have a toy.
Number 4 is a classic. Is that number 4?
Number 4.
Number 4 is a classic. It's jewelry.
Ooh. Henchmen also take jewelry.
It's shiny, it's attractive, people automatically want to touch it or wear it on their person. You can put it in a gift box so you don't actually have to touch it.
Something in a blue box.
Oh, you made a good point.
Right?
Put anything in a Tiffany box and people will touch it. Number 3, mirrors. Another classic and a favorite.
A cursed mirror. What do you do with a cursed mirror? You just look at yourself.
Yes, forever possibly.
I mean, that sounds delightful.
Until you die from staring at yourself in a mirror and not doing anything or go. Why am I explaining this to you?
I was curious. It's important for
You
henchmen
can
to
also
learn.
curse it so that people can be mutated when looking at themselves in the mirror. Or they look in the mirror and suddenly just this horrific visage of them happens.
Oh.
And then comes true.
I learned so much as a henchman. It's really a career path.
Hench person. This is 2020. Number 2, curse the children themselves. Just skip the middlemen. Curse the children. You have saved yourself a lot of time.
Is that what happens every time I keep hearing people go, curses, children?
Possibly.
Ah.
I'd like to meet these people though so I can ask.
I didn't know that.
Number 1 might come as a surprise to you, but this is a modern day and age we live in. Number 1 is Alexa. That's right, could be your Google, any of your AI, personal speaker, assistants, whatever they are. How great. Everyone relies on them for everything, so if you curse it, they can infest your life in so many different ways. There's so much opportunity. The future is now, and it's brilliant.
Wow.
It gives us so much versatility.
Quite a list. I'm really
What's your
glad.
favorite item to curse?
I think I'd rather have either plants or toys so I could at least be eating while I'm cursed.
Noted.
You know, I feel like there's a little give and take there.
Don't worry, I've made a mental note. You have a birthday coming up, don't you?
I do. You remembered my birthday?
Mm-hmm.
She really isn't half as bad a boss as she comes off.
Back to the couch. And that's it for this episode of Ask Me Anything Wicked Stepmother Edition.
We've all learned some horrifying things today.
Aren't they fantastic?
Those
were very good questions.
Some that I wish I could unhear. You were particularly,
And you can't.
You were particularly mean to me today.
I wasn't even close to as mean as usual.
But if you're enjoying that, and you're a mean, petty person, why not like or subscribe?
You're our kind of person if you do. And by why not, he means subscribe.
Oh, well then. And
Go frost my cake.
I'm gonna go frost your cake.